Hey guys, Alan here from Gamecraft Miniatures and the In the Game Room podcast, and just Alan. It's New Year's Eve, probably just a couple of hours from midnight, so I wanted to give you guys kind of a year-end wrap-up and what's coming up in the next year and things like that. I've always been really transparent with my customers, and a lot of people have expressed that they appreciate that. So I want to let you guys know what's been going on recently and in the last couple of years, and possibly a little bit of what's coming. In 2020 and 2021, those were the big COVID years, a lot of businesses didn't make it through that. It was a rough time for a lot of people. A lot of people lost their jobs, things like that. I got to be honest, in the gaming business, we did pretty well. I'm not just saying me. I mean, the industry in general did pretty well. There was nowhere for people to go. Restaurants, bars, movie theaters, shopping malls, amusement parks, you name it. They were all closed down, so people were stuck in their homes, and hopefully they had a little money put aside for their annual vacation or whatever. And they couldn't do any of that, so a lot of people ended up spending money on their hobbies, on gaming. So the gaming industry actually did pretty well in those 2 years, and we did. I will admit that we did very well. There were a lot of challenges, supply issues, things like that, but sales were good and everybody was happy. This last year, 2022, which is ending in a few minutes, thankfully, it was an entirely different story. A lot of companies in the gaming industry have gone out of business. What happened this year was the lockdowns and the shutdowns all kind of came to an end. People were able to go out and start spending money again. Theaters and restaurants, bars, vacations, things like that. So after being locked up for 2 years, that's what a lot of people did, and they didn't spend as much on their hobbies. Add on top of that during the lockdowns and whatnot, a lot of people lost their jobs or their income went down, and for one reason or another. And then of course the economy being what it is right now, prices are up and your money's not worth as much, and you may not have as much money. So this year, 2022, has been very hard on the gaming industry. A couple of companies have gone out of business. One big one that is, I think it might be older than our company. I'm not sure if it's older or not, but it's definitely a bigger company in England that does a lot of the same things we do. They went out of business this year, and that was a big shock, actually. So we had a couple of good years. Last year was not one of them, but we're still here. I'm not going to get into talking about dollar amounts and things like that, but I can tell you that our sales on the gcmini.com website this year, 2022, compared to the previous year, are down 28%. Now that's a big drop. And I've talked to a lot of people in the industry, other companies about my size, bigger, smaller, and they're all experiencing about the same thing. So take that 28% straight off the top, and then add on top of that, everything costs more now, and it's been a rough year. No complaints. I'm still here. I'm surviving. I have a home. I have a family. I have dinner on my table every night. But it has been a rough one. We're hopeful that the coming year is going to get better. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen at midnight tonight. But economies are more of a pendulum than a free-falling elevator. They do swing both ways, and we're hoping that it's swung pretty far one way. Let's hope it swings the other way, and next year gets better for us. Regardless, we're here. We're going to be here. In a couple of months, we celebrate our 14th anniversary at this company, and hopefully we're going to do about 14 more. Unless somebody wants to write me a 7-digit check right now, you can have it all. Other than that, I don't have any plan B. I'm just going to keep going. So you can count on that. The main reason I mention all this is because I want to acknowledge that this company exists because of you guys. I couldn't do this if you guys weren't buying our products. I'd just be sitting here with a whole bunch of inventory and a lot of bills. But you guys support our company, and many of you watching have been customers for almost 14 years now. I see the names when the orders go out every day. I'm like, I know that guy, I know that guy, I know that guy. Some of you have been around for a long time, some of you are more newer. Whatever the case is, I want to express my appreciation and gratitude for you guys. I am living the dream. I'm doing what I want to do. I like going to work every day. I like the products I make. I like gaming. So I'm a really lucky dude in that way. And I never lose sight of the fact that it's because of you guys. Like I said, if you guys weren't out there, I wouldn't be where I am now. I'd have a job over at Lowe's in the hardware department selling screws to people. So the main point of this video is to really just express my thanks to you guys and let you know that last year was rough, but it's going to get better. It has to get better, and we'll be here when it does. We're not going anywhere. As I said, I don't have a plan B. I don't have a big savings account. I don't have another career to fall back on. So we're going to make this work. There's not going to be any major huge changes in the next year, but I hope to devote a lot more time to developing new products, trying to figure out what the industry needs, try to fill those needs, maybe voids created by other companies that didn't make it through all this. I could fill some of those needs. But that's my focus. I've got good people working for me, so I can focus on the business and developing products and things like that. So, take a quick time out here. I just want to check my notes and make sure I didn't miss anything before I go on to the next topic. Okay, I'm back. Want to make a quick note on the In the Game Room podcast YouTube channel, which is where you're seeing this video. Wherever you happen to be seeing it, the video's on YouTube. It's in the Game Room podcast channel. I've had that channel on YouTube for 15 years now, and I've used it to post all kinds of stuff in the past. But more recently, it's become the home of the Game Room, In the Game Room podcast videos. I even renamed the channel to the In the Game Room podcast. And even more recently, I've been posting a lot of videos from my other hobby, radio-controlled aircraft flying. That came out awkward, but it is my other hobby. So I've been posting a lot of videos on there too because it's my YouTube channel. Well, what I want to do is I want to refocus the channel on the gaming content, and I've moved all of the RC flying videos to another channel which I've named Alan's RC Adventures. All of the videos are moved. All new RC flying videos are going to go on that channel, so that way if you guys want to go see those, that's fine, you can go see them, but if you're coming here just for gaming content, that's what you're going to get on this channel for now on. So if you happen to be watching this and you are an RC guy and you come to this channel to watch RC videos, I need you to go over to Alan's RC Adventures. There will be a link below, and go ahead and subscribe there, click the little bell and all that fun stuff, and then you'll continue getting the all the videos. All of the old videos are there already, and all the new ones will be posted there. Well, it's nearly midnight here on the East Coast of the United States, and it's almost 2023, so I'm going to take an AR out into the backyard with a 30-round mag or two and make a little noise. So, cheers to all of you. I hope we all have a great year next year, and we all enjoy our hobbies and wealth and prosperity and all that good stuff. Thank you all again for all your support in the past and the present and the future. Cheers. Have a drink. Really appreciate you guys. Have a great year. Bye-bye.